Hello Scorpio, Jackie here, channel's Romany Tarot. I'd just like to wish you all a happy new year. And yeah, this will be your reading for January, first reading of the year, January 2023. And yeah, so let's get on with the reading for you. Okay, we have an absolutely lovely set of cards here for you, Scorpio. The cards that came over for you here, really, really nice. I don't think I've pulled so many great, altogether positive cards for quite a while for you, Scorpio, than I have for this month coming up, like the month of January. Okay, so let's have a look at your cards. So we're going to take a look at your oracle cards. So we have the Thinking Woman, and we have Between Worlds, and from the tea leaf we have the Star, and we have the Fly. Okay, so secondly, first of all, on the Star it says guarantee success, and the Fly is a period of ill health and depression. Okay, so I won't worry about that too much, Scorpio, because I do feel that that is something that you've dealt with in the past. That fly energy there. I think you've been quite successful in overcoming something, whether it has been an illness or a bout of depression. You've been quite successful in sort of conquering that, you know, sort of getting over that in some way. Okay, your dice came up. So the dice that I threw for you, we have Aquarius energy here. And funny because we have the first card I pulled from the Major Arcana here is the Star. Also Aquarian energy there. And we have Mercury and we have the 7th house. Okay, so let's explain. So if we're looking at the Aquarius energy here, we're looking at healing, we're looking at fair treatment, equality, and all that sort of stuff, being treated as equals. Also with Mercury, we're looking, of course, at communication with Mercury, but also not just what you say, but how you say it, the way you communicate, the way you come across, and of course, yes, how you communicate. And then if we're looking at the 7th house there, we're looking at, of course, marriage, partnerships, couples. So it's about the close, your nearest and dearest, and the close relationships in your life, the relationships that really matter to you. All right, so yeah, so some lovely cards. The Thinking Woman. I do feel, looking at this card, because we have 7 and 4, which is 11, so the number 2, and yeah, of course, again, couples coming in here. You know, the number 11, breaking it down to the number 2, so 2 people. We have a couple here in this image, in the lovely 10 of Cups. Your underlying energy is the Hangman reversed. The Hangman reversed, I'm picking up from their very positive energy as well with that card for this particular reading. So let's get on. So in your first row, so we have the Star, the Justice, and the Sun. Lovely cards. We have the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Coins, and the Queen of Coins. And then we have the Wheel, the 6 of Wands, and the King of Cups. Also your energy here in the outcome position. Let's say this is my sort of outcome card on this side. Okay, so let's get the slightly negative aspect of this reading. Let's get that out of the way and sweep that right under the carpet, you know, before we carry on. Okay, so if you have, as I said, been suffering from any illness or a bout of depression, I would say that you have overcome this with the Star and the Justice and the Sun. So a very healing energy here where you've healed from something that you've been through, whether it has been an illness, as I say, or something else that you've been dealing with that's been pretty difficult for you. With the sun here, another healing energy. And of course the Justice card, so balance. So I'm getting balance from that card, you know, balancing something out here to do with that aspect. Also, if we look at Mercury in Scorpio, we could be looking at an energy that, if I take that fly card there with that energy of the communication, so it's the way you communicate. So maybe you use a form of maybe sarcasm as a form of defense in some way. So it's sort of your way, your sort of defense mechanism in some way, if you come across sometimes or can come across maybe a little sarcastic, or the way you say something. All right, so that's what I'm feeling. But apart from that, everything looks absolutely fantastic. It looks great. All right, so thinking, I think apart from the thinking woman, I think you've had things to think about. I think you've been thinking about where you were in the past. You know, as I say, the darker aspect of your life from the past, and to where you are now, what you have sort of gone into now in the future. So you've been thinking about that. I feel you've also been doing your homework on something, because she has got a book in her hands and she's got a stack of books at the bottom there. So I do feel that you've sort of been looking up or getting information on certain things, educating yourself on certain things. Between worlds, this card here. Now the energy, well, first of all, between worlds, we can be looking at, this could be tied to something. So you could have been tied to something here. And also it's a card of being in two different worlds, or sort of two different people, you know, it's complete opposites. But with this card, I feel that you are between two places, Scorpio. So maybe there's two places that you go, that you visit, or you have, you know, you could have two properties, anything like that. But also two places or two countries, you know, whatever it is, this is coming to me in a couple and in twos. So, so sort of between, I'd say, one place and another, especially with that wheel being there, the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe we can be looking at long distance. Okay, so looking at guaranteed success, lovely. But before we do, we're going to have a look at the overall energy there with the Hangman in the upright position. Okay, so we could be looking at a certainty there, also being clearer on something for you Scorpios, all right? No more sacrifices. That there doesn't have to be any more sacrifices made in this energy that you're in at the moment, and you know what you're going into in the future. You're seeing things so much more clearly now, clearer than you ever have done before. And it's all looks to me like positive stuff. Okay, so if we're looking at these cards, I do feel, because we have the 7th house, this is a lot to do with, I think, family. Family, as I say, is the most important thing to you in this spread. Not just providing, just being there as well for your family, and doing what you can with, you know, what you can, and helping out where you can in your family situations. I do see children, so whether this is your own children, whether this is your grandchildren, whether it's nieces or nephews, it's a very caring and loving sort of energy here. And there's a lot of success in a family, sort of situation here. So that's the sort of thing that I'd say that's on your mind the most, is when you think of your family, Scorpio. All right. Secondly, let's have a look at these cards. So you're in a position at the moment of could be financial independence with that 9 of coins, but also being it's a card of being fruitful, you know, sort of something that's taken its time. Because we have, if we look at this angle here, you've been successful in acquiring something, whether it's property, money, or stuff that's fuck at me, you know, something that that you were entitled to. Just give me a moment. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look at this Queen of Coins here. So the Queen of Coins, we're looking at somebody here who's always available. I feel this is you as well, Scorpio. And you know, it could be, you know, vice versa. This could be somebody else's energy as well. But someone who's home loving, somebody who's very welcoming and provides or does what they can, especially when it comes to their relationships, partnerships, you know, family members. Secondly, I'd say with this, the position you're in, this is your card, Scorpio, the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is somebody who's emotionally mature and can keep a cool head. So the change that's coming, some sort of change here in the future, you could be thinking about relocating as well, travelling. If you're not relocating permanently, it could be that you're sort of going in between two places, as I say, sort of travelling. 10 sticks out here, the number 10. So we're looking at a lot of experience here with this certain Scorpio. So they have a lot of experience. Also, with the number 10, we could be looking at, of course, something new beginning. There's going to be a change. And it has, I think it's in a family. I think it's a family dynamic. I mean, if it's not, for some of you Scorpios, you may not have that, you know, family. You may not have family around you. So it's about the people in your life that you consider family, all right? Or extended family. But there is I feel a change, and it's a really positive change as well. Moving in a new direction. I think you're going to have to keep a cool head here at some point, because something is about to come up, because we have this guaranteed success, and of course we have the 6 of Wands, another card of victory and success. So with the change and the Wheel of Fortune, things are turning in your favour. So you may have to contain yourself a bit, I think, going into the future about something that you're going to feel really happy about. You're going to feel really happy about something that's coming up. I don't know what that is, of course. That could be anything for you, Scorpio. Only you know what that is. I'm just having a look to see what else we have here. Yeah, just, well, I don't know if I've already said it, but just one other thing I wanted to add with this 9 of coins, with this star card, is moving. You started to move as well in a direction that was, I don't know, it might have been profitable for you, or put you in a position, you know, a good financial secure, you know, it secured your position financially. Excuse me. Yes, I do feel that there is something coming in for you, something that could be quite exciting. Okay, so this reading for you, Scorpio, there's not much at the moment I can add, but I would say it's all about people, the people that matter to you most, all right? And of course, it's about you as well, you know, your own happiness, all right? Making happy changes for yourself, all right? So happy changes for you, all right? With that sun, the wheel, and the 9 of coins. All right, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Of course, it's not going to resonate with everyone, impossible. But if it did resonate with you, please do give me a thumbs up if you can. Subscribe, it really helps to grow the channel. And yeah, please feel free to leave a comment. You know, any comments that you want to leave, I don't mind. But remember, if it didn't resonate, there's no good leaving comments that that are telling me it didn't, because of course, you know, we've got to be open about this and know that it's not going to reach everybody. And I do thank you if you have been listening and watching this video, and I'll be back, I say, very soon, in a few weeks, with your February readings. And as I say, Happy New Year again. Please do take care of yourself. God bless. And yeah, whatever it is you're dealing with, good luck. And it all looks like good stuff for you, Scorpio, okay? Bye, my darlings, bye.